Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. It's time to head to Kefka's tower. If you remember on the map, this is where it is. Now, I think to start this dungeon, all we gotta do is walk up to it. I'm not exactly sure. I got all prepped and ready for this episode, and I don't even remember how to start the dungeon. Maybe you have to land on it with the ship. Yup. Okay, so when you're on top of the tower, just press B on the ship to land on top. Right, we're going in, and it doesn't matter what your party is when you get there, because as soon as you start the dungeon, you will soon see. Well, first we're going to get a little bit of cutscene. It's time to break into Kefka's domain. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. What's wrong? Something must be wrong. The statues give the Esper the magical energy they need to live. If we destroy the statues... Duh. What'll happen? The world will go to hell. I'm not really sure, but...
Espers and magic too will most definitely disappear from this world.
Oh man, do we really want to do that? Isn't Terra half Esper? And then... And then what?
What will happen to Terra?
Nothing good, that's for sure. But it's a risk we're willing to take. Okay, so now we get to see our three parties. So we have party 1, 2, and 3. Now, which party you put in which slots will definitely matter. So, the way I'm going to do this dungeon, I'm going to put my party, Setzer. Okay, hold on. Let me double check on what my parties are for which number party. It's going to be Strago, Realm, and Shadow. This is going to be a fun party to use because it's going to be the weakest party defense-wise and big time because I already equipped everybody up, and they are by far the weakest party defense-wise. All my best equipment will be on Party 3, actually. Party 2 is going to be Cyan's party, which will contain Gao, Mog, and Celis, because they need a mage in there to help them heal and whatnot. And our last party is going to be the ass-kickage party of all ass-kickageness. It's going to be Edgar, Sabin, Terra, and our good friend the Thief Lock. Yes, Gogo and Umaro, the two secret characters, sadly will be left out. That's how you know they're secret, when they get completely left out of the final dungeon. I will not be showing anything using either of these characters, so say goodbye to them, as you won't be seeing them until the endings, when you actually see them in some of the endings. Otherwise, let's start this bitch. This dungeon's going to take me a long fucking time, people. So I'm probably going to have a couple, cuts in the middle, by that I just mean it's going to be like 2 or 3 episodes worth of a dungeon. I don't know where I'm going to cut it yet. We're going to just go with what works, and depends on how long things take. But as you can see, your 3 parties drop in 3 different places. So, first let's suck in how awesome the music is here, and the statues are up ahead, of course. We are now divided into 3 groups, just as we are divided like the Phoenix Cave, except for now 3 instead of 2. And here we go. First things first, though, I actually want to switch... Hold on. Okay, so based on which party I'm using, I'm making sure I put the offering on somebody in my party. So, in this party, Setzer's the one that has the offering equipped. But I had it on Gao, so I had to switch that real quick. I forgot Gao was using it. Anyway, so our first treasure in the whole dungeon lies right here, the Coronet, which is actually a decent equipment for Realm, but it's not better than the Cat Hood that we already have. And yes, our first enemy, the Vector, which is actually a very strange enemy, and damn it, I thought that was Strago. I meant to throw something with Shadow, my bad. Now this is a very strange enemy. I say that because there's actually more than one sprite stacked on top of each other right there. It's very strange. Yeah, I'm going to throw a Tack Star. By the way, or no, I'm going to throw some Ninja Stars, but Tack Stars. By the way, I got 19 of them. I found a good way to fight those guys, the Chaos Dragons in the arena. All it required was that I use Celis and have her basically max out her magic defense, so she basically was invincible. And with that, we could easily get a bunch of Tack Stars. Now, I should have got more, but I'll probably just be saving the Tack Stars for bosses. I'll just throw Ninja Stars in random battles like this, since I have 99 of them. Other things that I tried to show last episode that actually did not pan out, one thing in particular that did not pan out, was getting another Mage's Rod for Realm. I kept trying to kill that damn Tonberry Pug bitch, but he did not want to die. He just did not want to die. I tried so very hard. He just did not want to. So I gave up, And it's not going to be that big a deal because Realm is probably the most useless character I'm going to be having here in this whole dungeon. So I'm not particularly worried about it. But just know that I don't care. Alright, so this room is one of the most difficult rooms in the entire dungeon. Starting with this enemy right here. Now he's going to try and hit me with a bunch of crazy ass moves like Condemned. Lots of instant death attacks. But one thing you should probably note is that this enemy in particular can do just about any of the lures that you might be missing with Strago. Now I'm missing a handful of them. One in particular that I kind of wish I had was level Pearl. It's not going to really affect me here, but it is kind of a downer that I don't have it. Oh, I also found out what my issue was with not being able to kill the pug. Now remember how I was trying to use Setzer and use the offering with the dice? Well, my issue there was that I wasn't using the fixed dice, which is actually a weapon that you get in this dungeon. And I completely did not even realize there was 2 different kinds of dice. I completely forgot. So that was my bad, thinking I could kill the pug with Setzer and regular dice. That was just a dumb B move on my part. So, oh, there's actually Reflect ? Which you'll get to see a look at that. By the way, Reflect ? Doesn't do shit unless somebody has Reflect equipped on them, or whatever, on them. Do I actually learn it even though it didn't do anything? Yes, I did. I learned Reflect ? Even though it didn't do anything. But anyways, we'll be getting the fixed dice in about 2 seconds here. That's actually what this treasure chest is. Boom, fixed dice, which we will be equipping on Setzer henceforth. Now, it's his best weapon in the game by far, even though it does a random amount of damage. If you combine that with offering, it kicks complete and utter ass. Now, please... Oh, the battle I did not want to run into. The hardest battle in the entire dungeon. First thing you want to do is you want to... Oh, God. Okay, well, first thing you want to do is be fucking careful because Realm is fucking useless. But the biggest thing is these ninjas, they will throw shit at you like crazy. And this is Shadow. What are you doing, Shadow? You don't want Shadow. Damn it, Shadow. You gotta kill the ninjas as quickly as possible. And what I'm trying to do, god damn it, is try to use Berserk if I can. See, now that bitch just used Flare. I'm trying to get... Oh, he doesn't have Berserk? Alright, well, I didn't come into this dungeon very prepped, did I? I meant to give Strago every magic, but I got a little lazy. And now it's going to come back to bite me in the ass. Yup. Coming back to bite me in the ass for sure. Whatever. Please kill them, Strago. Oh, God, or Setzer. Am I going to lose here? Can I run away? I'm probably going to die here, so I'll probably just meet you back here. But what the hell, man? Can I run away from this battle? It'd be really nice if I could. Run, Strago, run! Don't die. Don't die, don't die. Damn, they just keep throwing shit like crazy. Alright, well, I'll meet you back here. Damn, that was crazy. Whew, alright. Got through that room unscathed the second time. And now we're fighting a whole bunch of new stuff. Okay. This battle is actually going to be kind of irritating itself. First thing you want to do... Oh, man. What is the first thing I want to do here? This is a tough battle. You want to take out the Great Behemoth. I know that. You also want to be very careful of the Oscar guy. Or the evil Oscar, I think his name is. You want to be really careful about him. I think what you want to do is you want to Sour Mouth on Great Behemoth. I'm trying to remember the exact strategy that I had in my head for this battle. Either way, I mean, I'm not even remotely worried about this battle as I was of the battle that I fought the 2 ninjas and the madam chick. That battle was way more scary than this one will ever be. I told you this was going to be the party I was most worried about, though, did I not? It really is. And the biggest reason being, they have the weakest defense. Although I should note that this time through, I decided to re-equip all of them and give them all new sets of abilities. That way they'd all have a chance. I wanted to give them all a chance. So I went ahead and unequipped a bunch of my other people just to equip up these people. Like, seriously, I was really worried. Now that I killed off the Behemoth, I'm not worried about this battle anymore, actually. But anyways, yeah. Big time. The new armor helped a lot against the ninjas, especially. I took a lot less damage from all their throw tactics. And now we're just going to kill off these Vectars the only way we know how. Now that we have the fixed dice, these Vectars will be a lot easier to kill. And I'm probably just going to attack and throw Ninja Stars when I fight them. And I won't have to show you that battle anymore. Awesome. Now we can start cutting out battles, because more than likely we'll run into that battle again. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep on moving, shall we? We shall. Alright, so here we are in this room, and if I'm not mistaken, this may be our first dead end. I think so. So let's head over to Party 2. Okay, after that battle, I realized I didn't even equip Cyan's party back to normal. Now I did that just now. So everybody's all good. Now I can show you the awesomeness that's going to be Gao. I don't care what this battle is, we're going to show it, because I want to show you what this party can do right here. Now the biggest thing I'm going to show you right now is Wind God Gao. I have never once used it in my life, but I was looking at it, and I was like, I really want to try this. I've never seen it before. And if you watch, Wind God Gao is going to destroy. I put the offering on him, and if you put him on the Stray Cat Rage, you equip the Tempest, he goes apeshit, and he is basically undefeatable. I mean, and he's and Gao has like the highest defense in the game, so he's pretty much a friggin' tank. So even if all your party dies, Gao will not die. Now it looks like this stupid ass evil Oscar asshole was pretty much absorbing everything I just did to him, but that's okay. Not a big deal, because now he gonna die. He's gonna die. How come Mog... For some reason, I feel like Mog doesn't have his dragon horn on, though, does he? The one that allows him to jump more than once. I mean, clearly he has the dragon boots, but does he have the dragon horn? Yeah, he does. I don't know, for some reason it didn't look like he was jumping on everyone. Maybe I just didn't see the little fingers pointing at all the enemies, and I'm blind. At any rate, here's our next treasure. The Minerva. Hell yeah, we'll be equipping that henceforth on Celis, which gives us a free Genji armor to equip on whoever we want. Which for now, we'll go ahead and... Oh, wow. Mog can't have Genji armor? Well, that sucks. Well, then we get an extra Genji armor. We'll equip it on somebody else. Genji armor's awesome. Why would we not want that? Right? Alright, another new enemy, the Brontar. And even though I didn't... Oh, I did show you, huh? Even though I didn't defeat a Brontosaurus... What do they call it? What were they called? Brachiosaur. Even though I didn't defeat a Brachiosaur on screen... Off screen... I did a little bit of leveling just so everyone was around the same level. Where the hell is the Stray Cat Rage? There it is. I did do a little bit of leveling off screen just to, like, get everyone around the same level, because some people were kind of behind. They were, like, level 35, and I wanted everyone to be closer to level 40. So I went to the dinosaur forest and fight a bunch of tyrannosaurs and brachiosaurs just so I could level up a little bit quicker. And I found a good way to beat the Brontar, or the Brachiosaur, using Wind God Gao. It was pretty awesome. I kicked some ass. And I realized that Wind God Gao is friggin' awesome, and I'm going to use him for the final dungeon just because it's friggin' awesome. Alright, so let's go into this next room right here. And we'll be getting ourselves another treasure, another attack star, which isn't amazing because we already have some, but at least it's an extra attack star to throw. And then down here, and we got ourselves a couple more new enemies. The Retainer, well, at least one new enemy. The Dark Force we already fought, but not the Retainer. I should have healed before. Whatever. The Retainer ain't that hard. Neither is Dark Force. This is a lot easier than fighting those damn ninjas again. I don't think we'll be seeing those ninjas again either, in case you were wondering. I think the only room where you fight those ninjas and those madams is that one room. And if it's not the only room you fight those enemies, it's the only room where you fight that particular combination of a battle with 2 ninjas and 1 madam. That is a ridiculously just annoying, fast-ass party that you just hard to defeat. Either way, this is the Retainer. This is the only time I'm going to be showing him, so don't blink. He'll be gone soon enough. Ooh, got Mog with that death spell or whatever the hell that was. Let's go ahead and revive him. Maybe. We might not get a chance to in this particular battle. It's alright. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's all good, though. It's all good. Let me heal up after this battle. Alright, so here we are in the Vector bathrooms, if you remember. Oh, another new enemy, the Hemophyte. Alright, so this is like a multi-armed enemy looking like Gilgamesh and shit. Anyways, we're here in the Vector bathrooms. If you can't tell, a lot of this place, this dungeon, is like a bunch of Vector, the old Vector city, town, castle, ancient, whatever you want to call it, kind of combined into one. Yeah, pretty much. That's all I can really say. It's kind of ironic that Kefka would build his tower on, or in the same place that Vector used to be, seeing as how he's the one that was the reason why Vector doesn't exist anymore, or just the Empire, or the world in general, how it used to be. Quit killing Mog, you asshole. Bastard assholes. Wasting all my damn Phoenix Downs and shit. Oh, snap, what is this thing? Well, alright, everybody's all healed up and ready to go. Let's talk to him. It looks familiar, doesn't it? It should, because it's Atma. I'm Atma, left here since birth, forgotten in the river of time. I've had an eternity to ponder the meaning of things, and now I have an answer. And that answer is... I will kill you! Pretty much. So, we're just going to go with our basic strategy here. He's really not that hard of an enemy at this point. I kick too much ass. Reason why I have Celis in this party is so I can use Runic. Everyone else... Well, actually, Mog jumping. Oh, don't use Pearl attacks. He will definitely absorb Pearl attacks. Oh, what the heck? You can't use the Wind God strategy on this battle? Oh, I didn't know that. Oops. Well, I might have to redo this battle. Shit, and I can't run away, can I? Fuck, I'm gonna have to kill Gao. Is there an easy way to kill Gao? Shit, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Oh, goddamn. Alright, well, let me find an easy way to kill Gao. This battle's really not that hard. I just thought Wind God Gao would make this even easier. Shit. Well then, let me try to kill Gao. I'm not gonna be able to deal any good damage till Gao's dead now, so let's try and kill him. Yeah, he's pretty much physical damage, just not even gonna be able to touch him. Mog, I'm gonna go ahead and let him start trying to do the dance I wanted to do, which I think I want to do... Shit, I can't remember which one I want to do. The Earth Blues, I think, is the one I want to do. Please kill God. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so I'm back. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Ugh, god damn it. Whatever. I don't care if Gao died. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut back in here. What I did is I just skipped part of the battle where I was revamping my party. Celis is basically invulnerable here, so there was no point in me even trying to like restart over. What I'm trying to do now is I'm just gonna take Gao's weapon off. Seriously, I'm just angry at myself for making this happen. I can't believe I let this shit happen. Unknown light surrounds Atma. And what light is that? I don't know. But what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna get rid of... Gao's just not gonna have a weapon. Fuck it. No weapon for you, Gao. Just gonna get rid of his damn weapon. I don't give a shit. Come on, get to the nothing. Where's the nothing? Too many items. Alright. Just get rid of your damn item. Damn it. Alright, now we can just rage something random and hopefully, we'll be just fine. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that will be okay. Thank you, Gao. Finally, just doing damage. That's all I wanted was damage. I didn't care about how much damage. I just didn't want him to be healing. Now that we're doing damage, we should be able to take this guy out in a reasonable amount of time. And I haven't even been able to do Runic with Celis like at all because, well, I've been dying the whole time. So he's just going to keep hitting me with spells and shit. Now I can finally do Runic again. It's been a while, right? Everyone else is set. Everyone else is set. I feel so annoyed that even happened. So I'm not even kidding at all. See, now Gao and Mog are set on their little journey. Celis has got Runic set, and so the only person I got to control really is Cyan. And thank God Celis had Runic. That's why you want Runic, so you can stop Ultima. Because if you get hit with that Ultima spell, you might as well give up and go home. That Ultima spell, we learned the hard way, will kick your motherfucking ass. Magi Master in the Fanatics Tower last episode, or 2 episodes ago now, we learned, right? We learned. You definitely don't want that shit. So anyway, as long as you keep using Runic, you're safe from Ultima, and this battle is a fucking cakewalk if you're not healing him with Gao, or any of your other weapons for that matter. Hence the reason why I'm not making Mog jump. This is pretty much the only boss battle I thought I had in the bag. The original strategy I had planned did not include Wind God Gao. That is why I got fucked up here. But because I tried to do the Wind God Gao strategy, I screwed myself over. I really did. Completely on accidente. Wait, Celis did block that meteor spell, right? No. Apparently you can't Runic meteor, huh? Well, that just sucks. Maybe you can. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We win. Victorious! Finally, we defeated Atma, and we will never see Atma again. Thank God, because I flubbed that up so terribly, I don't even want to speak about it ever again. But for winning, we get a save point. A very much needed save point. Oh my God. Especially at this point, because I keep fucking up. Now I can actually save it here, and I don't have to restart the dungeon. So thank Jesus. Alright, so now that we did all that, and our next thing is to keep going through this dungeon. We are not done with this party quite yet. This party still has a ways to go. Alright, so I had to reset up my Wind God Gao strategy. Ah, the hole! It's just a hole. Nothing too terribly dangerous falling down that hole. But anyways, Wind God Gao kicks ass. Just gotta be careful when it comes to people who absorb elements, especially if it's the wind element. Now where are we? Oh, we're down there. It's like, where the hell are we? Oh, do we want to go in any of these pipes? I think we want to go in the leftmost pipe, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was correct there. Alright, so let's grab this treasure chest right about her. Got ourselves a force shield, which is always nice for some magical defense. And I believe there's another treasure around here somewhere. Is it over here? Yes, it is. And this will be a nice piece of armor as well. Another force armor. Also, like I said, awesome magical defense. That Wind God strategy really doesn't work on all the enemy battles around here, but it works a lot of the time, so that's the only reason why I've been using it so much. Just gotta be more careful on which enemies I actually use it on. Anyways, we're almost done with this party. The last thing we gotta do, though, is fight a dragon. Yup, it's time to take on dragon number 7. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? It's time. Now, this time I should be okay with using the Wind God strategy, but there's always a chance I fuck up. So I'm gonna go Wind God strategy right away, just to see, and then I'll kill Gao if it doesn't work. Because, seriously, we're not running into the same issues we had with Atma. So let's let Gao go and see what happens. Hopefully it does damage. If it does, then awesome. Okay, it does damage. Thank Jesus. Alright, other than that, this battle is actually really goddamn easy. Sorry, I'm looking at my strategy to make sure I know what I'm doing. I'll just attack with Celis and Cyan for the moment, so I'm not wasting my time. Just double checking on what I wanted to do. Actually, a good way to defeat this dragon is to hit him with some Berserk, but I'm tempted to just not even bother, because he's not really that difficult. I don't know. I guess I could hit him with some Berserk. Never mind. Gao kicked his ass so fast it didn't even give me a chance to decide. Thank you, Gao and Mog, for taking away my decision to even bother berserking him. But if you're having trouble with that battle, for whatever reason, you can go ahead and berserk him, and he becomes super easy because all he'll do is attack. And then if you use Vanish on your whole party, he becomes completely just pointless. But anyway, there's one more dragon left still, but we're in the final dungeon. Are we going to find it here in this dungeon? Probably. Alright, so it just occurred to me I forgot to do something. So what I just did is I put the Moogle Charm on Mog, so we won't have to fight any more battles for a minute, because I forgot to do something, and I'd rather not have to run to a bunch of battles going back to do it. And it's not like it's something I really missed, although there is something I did miss that I want. But the biggest thing I missed is I needed to go in this door so I could get everybody else. Remember Party 1 got to a dead end? Well, now it's not a dead end anymore. Plus, we're going to get ourselves an extra ribbon, which is friggin' amazing at this point in the game. We will need the ribbons, especially for the final battle with Kefka. And hey, it's not even a spoiler to say the final battle will be Kefka, because, you know, you always expect the final battle, you'll fight the guy and then they become some other form or some other, like, being, or, you know, you don't know who the final boss really is in Final Fantasy. Well, in Final Fantasy VI, it's clearly laid out, and they don't throw any curveballs at you at the very end. Now, of course, it's not just going to be Kefka standing there in his little clown outfit, but it is going to be Kefka. That is not deniable. Anyway, I'm going to switch back to Party 1, so here we go. Alright, so we're back here with Party 1, and now we can continue on the path that they got stopped at before. But we're not going to get too far before we're going to run into another dead end. But let's get to that when we get to that. For now, let's just keep on going through this area. And we're going to fight a couple new enemies here. The Enoch and the whatever that other thing was called. Both of these enemies are weak to lightning. In which case, you know what? I'll go ahead and throw some bolt edges at them. Why not? I got plenty of them. There's a reason why I bought so many, isn't there? Both weak to lightning, so let's just bolt 3 their asses. I made sure Realm got at least to the level 3 on the magics. So, I mean, even though she doesn't have all the low-level magics, she has a lot of the high-level magics to make her at least useful in this dungeon. Because if I wasn't going to make sure Realm was decently used, I was very tempted to use Go-Go and or Umaro. Especially Umaro, because at least Umaro, I don't have to like fuck with his equipment. His equipment can just stay the same and he'll just be a kick-ass physical attacker. You don't have to worry about elements or any crap like that. He's just always going to hit hard, which actually is not a bad thing. Anyways, in this party, there's no treasures along this path. It's just going to lead us to an eventual dead end. It's just a straightforward path. Follow it until you can't go anymore. In fact, here is the dead end of which I speak. So now it's time to check out Party 3. Hell yeah. Alright, so now we're finally controlling Party 3. Do not get hooked by that hook no matter what, because it will make you leave the dungeon, which is not what I want to do right now. I think you could probably gauge for yourself how this party is going to work out attack-wise, so I won't show any battles unless I run into any enemies I haven't fought before. At any rate, we got ourselves another red cap, which can Locke equip that? Yes, he can. In fact, that's what he's going to use. Since I'm not using any magic with Locke, I figure, why the hell not? Now, do I want to go into this first door? Yeah, I think so. I believe this will lead us to some more treasure, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I hope this is the room I think it is. Otherwise, we're going to go head back again. Is it? Is this the room I hope it is? I believe so. Yes, it definitely is. We got the Nutkin suit and the gauntlet. Two completely useless items to me now, but they would be nice to go to the arena and trade in now. Oh, another new enemy, a Prometheus. Another enemy that's just weak to lightning. So we're just going to go with some Bolt 3 on this bitch. It's basically a palette swap of the tunnel armor we fought earlier in the game. It's not going to give me any trouble at this point. Pretty much, this is my kick-ass party. Like, I don't expect anybody to barely get hurt at all in this battle. Like, the battles when I use these guys. With their maximum equipment, they're all pretty damn invulnerable to a lot of things. Very few things can actually hurt these people, and if I keep it to where they can't get hit with status ailments or death spells, they're completely safe from harm. It's pretty... This party is just pretty damn awesome. Put it that way. Almost undefeatable. Almost. But we won't run into anything that will defeat them in this area. The reason why I made this party the way I did is so they could take on the bosses that we're going to have to fight since we're going this direction. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab this, which is another hero ring. Yeah, we got tons of those now. And also, in this room, I believe, there's a secret passage? Yes, there is. Alright, so the secret passage is actually kind of difficult to figure out, but if you just kind of work your way down and around, you can get there. It's not too difficult. Just want to get to the right here, and boom, got ourselves the Aegis Shield. Awesome! Another Aegis Shield. So that's the only other Aegis Shield you'll get in the game. And you know what, I'm not going to bother with this party. I'll just put it in somebody else. I thought the enemies in this area were going to give me more trouble, but I guess not. At any rate, let's try and work our way up to the top area here. Alright, I know it's like a big circular path if you wanted to know. Alright, so now let's get ourselves over to the other conveyor belt over here. Take the north one, not the left one. The north one will actually take you to the next room. If you try to go to that left one, I think it'll just take you back outside or something, which you definitely don't want at this point. Anyways, there's a save point, and we are about to take on another boss. But before we do that, we're going to end the episode. Yep, finally a good place to stop, and a save point is always nice. So I'm probably going to heal up and save, and I will see you guys next time where we will continue on through the tower. We'll probably make it to the end in the next episode, and then the end will be the end. So see you guys then. Peace.